MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Lucas Giolito is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Damon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Batting second, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. No balls and 1 strike. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Merrifield stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In is Jorge Soler, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
That's inside. 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Brett leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over and the runner back. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tim Anderson.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Soler. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Larry Doby.
Up next for Chicago, Larry Doby. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Ball. No. 1-0. No. 2-0 to count.
The 2-0 on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Stepping in, Frank Thomas. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 1-0 count. Here it is. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Fouled away. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's Merrifield. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And inning in the books. No score here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
At second, the first baseman, number 66.
Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And he fouls this one off. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Number 4, Alex.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Gordon, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-2.
Pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Royals. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the veteran DH, Paul Canerko. First pitch coming. Here it is. Scorched to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Batting fifth, no left fielder, number 9.
Striding in, Minnie Minoso. First pitch of the at-bat. Keller has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Standing in, Eloy Jimenez. Ready. Here's the first offering. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Comes set with the 0-1. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
The third baseman.
That ball wasn't hit all that hard, but it had base hit written all over it until the infielder made a nice diving stab on that one.
So here's Yoan Moncada. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. From the stretch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. White Sox leave one. They're down 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Johnny Damon. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, with Merrifield.
With Merrifield next to bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So next to the plate for the Royals, George Brett. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set and the pitch. Now both runners on the move. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Adobe is there, and he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So one out here with runners at first and third. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the belt, the pitch. Soler brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
2-1 the count. Runners are at first and third, one away. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Grounded to short.
Anderson picks it up.
There's one to Thomas. They get them both, and the side is retired. One left for Kansas City, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and up next the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
1-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 0-2 once more. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Anderson playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, number 66.
Striding in once again, Ryan O'Hearn. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No. 1-0.
The 1-0. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Alex Gordon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Ready now for the White Sox, Larry Doby. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Thomas. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
2-1.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Set. Here's the 3-2, and this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. So they're going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Paul Canerko. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Got the ball.
Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner at first here, one man out. One ball and two strikes to count. And Canerko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2-2. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 9.
Standing in, Minnie Minoso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
He's set. The 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gordon is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. It remains 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
To short, hit hard. Anderson scoops it up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The Royals, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Striding into the box, Johnny Damon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Whit Merrifield, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. KC down in order. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle. But he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the White Sox, the right fielder, Salvador
First delivery to him on the way.
Perez.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
A runner at second, nobody out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now.
The batter, the catcher, Yasmani.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First offering on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And some trouble now in right field. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Play 12. 1-2 to count.
The 1-2.
No.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The batter, number 7.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he popped him up. Here comes Soler, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know, D-Road, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. To the plate now, Larry Doby. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And 2, here it comes. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Swing, and he pops him up. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that would drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jesse Hahn is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. At the plate, Frank Thomas, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Hahn, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Three runs already home here. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
From the belt, the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Canerko. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch on its way. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. 1-0 pitch on the way. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second, make it 5-1.
Now batting, number 9.
Stepping in now, Minnie Minoso, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. In there, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Still only 1 out in the inning. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Looking to leave him loaded. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hahn sets. Here he comes on 2-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Merrifield picks it up. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 5 and the Royals 1. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to go is the third baseman, George Brett.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now
every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Fouled off. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And this one's in the dirt. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And that misses 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. They're down 5-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's the ball.
The 1-0 delivery. Fouled away. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Count remains full. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. And that's through. A base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Larry Doby, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Doby has a track record of power hitting at the major league level, over 250 career home runs. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. line. That's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Canerko.
Into the box, Paul Canerko, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Keith Meyer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Minnie Minoso. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Meyer, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Ready for another shot now. Eloy Jimenez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 on the ground to third. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We're through 6 full, and the White Sox are out in front 8-1. Jimmy Cordero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2.
Ball.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Here's a chopper to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Ready once again, Alex Gordon. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball. No. Frame 11. 1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way.
No.
A ball and no strikes.
No.
2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Hit to first. Reined in. Thomas will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 8 and the Royals 1. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he falls behind 0-2. This is popped up. Mondesi is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 tries so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. The 1-2 pitch.
Cue ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Merrifield scoops it up. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Leury Garcia. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Count even at 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Left side, but well foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Next to Chicago, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Johnny Damon, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 0-1 delivery. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. That's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Fastball well outside.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So striding forward now, George Brett. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Grandal over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Hot shot towards the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here. Hunter Dozier digging in now as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
1-2. Here it comes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Royals strand a pair. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Larry Doby. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Soler, and no one will track it down. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Frank Thomas. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1 out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Waiting next is Paul Canerko. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Paul Canerko. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. From the stretch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And Canerko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
To the plate now, Minnie Minoso, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls. No strike.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Soler. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A man left for the White Sox, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Jay Spry comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 57, Jay Spry.
Into the box, Salvador Perez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th as that one just about got him. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Two and two.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Oh, and he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, number 66.
Digging in now, Ryan O'Hearn. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Now here it comes.
Ball. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 3.
Alex Gordon is on deck. Now the 3 and 2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now to the plate, Alex Gordon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-0.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. On the ground to the left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The White Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Lucas Giolito gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.